Alright, well, greetings and welcome to Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 Transit Equity Season 1 Episode 1. More like Happy Early Transit Equity Day. And I call this episode Airship Odyssey, the Great Animal Transport. In this episode, of course, join me in my favorite airship, Hirohito, that is, with the radio coach Showa, as we embark on our mission to transport retriever dogs, rescue ducks, geese, and other animals conducive for airship travel to the whenever Aviation Expo at Coronado Airport in Duke City, celebrating early Transit Equity Day. This special journey brings highlights, or it should bring highlights, to the importance of equitable and environmentally friendly transportation of and for all beings. And the reason why I choose the Hirohito is because even though, of course, it's a German-made airship and registered airship, the name, of course, sounds like it's of colored race. And I accept colored race here at Labrador 5-4 Gaming. So before we begin, I'll say this. Alright, crew, let's run through our pre-flight checklist and all that. We have a special mission today. I want everything to be perfect. Roger that, acting captain. Everything should be in check. Everything should be optimal. Checking all animals and everyone in their respective compartments now. Everyone on board is safe and secure as well as comfortable. The retrievers are calm, the ducks and geese are settled. Ready whenever you are. Actually, I'm going to give you your briefing now about landing. So, because things tend to move really fast on here, on Airship Hirohito, and I always wanted to fly Hindenburg class airships as a child, so your briefing here is that when we get to Albuquerque, especially around Aurora del Oso Golf Course, I will give the command all engines forward reverse now, either verbally or non-verbally. And if one of you sees Aurora del Oso Golf Course first, you may reverse the engines, because you should also be taking the place of me whenever I'm gone. Of course, in good ways, and we should all work together and just don't fight over it. Work together, and some of you should drop the gear, okay? When we get near, of course, the Coronado Airport. I'll call the approach to land around the Aurora del Oso Golf Course general area. And I know I don't like this all this much, but, you know, if you don't like backs turned, I say again, if you do not like backs turned, please visit Chapter 1 all you want. So this is how we're going to get to the Aurora del Oso Golf Course. I'm thinking that when we fly through Uptown, I'll come right back here in this general area, or in this general position here, and then from there, I'll follow the Airship Hirohito into Coronado Airport. And not to mention that we will, of course, go into drone view just now. So, if you want drone views, please visit Chapter 1 all you want, too. Because in Chapter 2, I will go into drone view, but not as long as you want. So in this video, I'll say that while we're at it, we have GoAnimate logic leak and Plotagon logic leak. Even though GoAnimate's real name is Beyond as of right now and Plotagon is Plotagon as of right now, what you're seeing here is what's called GoAnimate logic. Because for some reason, when I use instant chapters, whatever, it just says Beyond when it's supposed to be Beyond. And I know it's not appealing at all, so for the time being, I'm just going to call this GoAnimate logic. So here we have GoAnimate logic and Plotagon logic leaking, so let's fly through it for once with the drone. Alright, 2 more times. Alright, 4 more times. Or unless I got more or less. Okay, more. Alright. This airship registration should be Julia Alpha 8133. Well, oh well, I'm not Red Wing Simulations. Don't look at the sun. don't look at it. Alright, here's our ship. Now, most of the time you've seen in my videos that I start from the starboard side a lot when I do my pre-flight inspections. Or I hang out on the starboard side a lot when I fly Hindenburg class airships. Speaking of which, I go to the lounge a lot too, because you know why? So many pieces of media just show the port side of the Hindenburg burning. But here we have fun, okay? I'm showing you different angles from when, of course, the Hindenburg met her fate. Here, of course, we have Airship Hirohito, a Hindenburg class airship, of course, celebrating Transit Equity Day here. And some of it will take place in here. Yeah, referring to the celebrations, that is. Here referring to the lounge area. Right here in the lounge area, this is where the Transit Equity celebrations will take place. Yeah, so Transit Equity Day celebrations, early that is, will take place in this lounge, as well as the dining room. Okay. So right now, okay, you want me to go in here? Okay, can you do the rest of the checks, okay? I need to check the rear anyway, actually. Now remember, you're really not supposed to be flying drones through these, so... It's Flight Simulator. Here, Labrador 5-4 Gaming Productions. We'll take advantage of such. Are you ready? Are you sure? Are you ready? Okay. Alright, here we have the rising sun and the seal of Japan. Once again, rising sun, seal of Japan. Same thing down here. Same symbols I said. And the same symbols I said just now. Okay, I'm going to start working on the port side now. Same airship name. Alright, this is the ports I've been talking about. If only it said the word Hindenburg on it, that's what got burned away. And of course, see what else we have here is that the whole reason why I go to the starboard side a lot is because I want to make more pieces of media. You heard me correctly, I want to make more pieces of media of Hindenburg class airships on the starboard side. Just so that the starboard side can get some attention for once. Good attention, that is. And right here, you have the dining room. The red texturing in there looks really appealing to the eye. Well, I gotta keep doing the inspection now, so please feel free to visit this whenever you want. Visit it as often as you like, for as long as this video stands. For however long this video has to be allotted on YouTube or wherever, please, of course, visit these areas. Okay, I'm gonna go down right now. Alright, coming. Tethered. Okay, let me go close the gangway. How are those lights doing? Right here. Alright, gangway door is closed. Oh, look. A couple of fish right here. Right up here. You see that? There's a couple of fish. If we go here. There's a couple of fish. I'm going to jokingly say that if you see all this wear here, some of the geese actually try to eat this. You heard that correctly. Some of the geese try to eat this. See the wear? The geese bit and nibbled on this. And you know how geese have serrated tongues, right? This is what happened. Let me go to the crew quarters here and ask him a question. Hey, is everything alright in there? Alright. Are you sure everything's alright in there? That's a glitch right here, and it should be fixed sometime soon. And it must be. Okay. To those who are in here, are you sure everything's okay in there? Yes or no, or maybe so. Are you sure everything is okay in there? It's okay to say if something's not okay. That's no problem, you know, the wear, of course, shouldn't be a problem. So how about now? Is everything okay in there? Alright. Alright. Okay. we're right here. I'm on top of a GoAnimate logic truck. Plotagon, of course, is its own logic, so I'll say I'm on top of a GoAnimate logic truck from the time being I record this video, as you can see here. So now I'll exit drone view. And let's get this going.
Getting started, please.
I kept it cold and dark for a reason, so that way, of course. This thing doesn't lift off. Alright, you can keep the navigator station like this, you know. You don't have to put it away upon arrival at Coronado Airport. You know why? Let's show and tell how this works for once. Let's show and tell how things work for once, okay? This includes your telephone and your telephone book. Yeah, you know, you can still show and tell how your telephone and your telephone book works. Well, I'm not going in there. Seems like there's a secret meeting. I'm pretending to anyway. There is. So. Anyway, I should give you a taste of waterbed hood, right? Because I grew up with waterbeds at one point in time in real life. Watch. What's going to happen here is when we fly out of here today, I'm going to request that, you know, actually I'm going to fill all the GoAnimate and Plotagon logic gas bags, gas cells, whatever you want to say, right here. Truthfully, this thing is filled with hydrogen, according to Red Wing simulations, but here at Labrador 5-4 Gaming Productions, I don't want to scare people at higher levels as much as possible, even though I will scare you for some matters because that's the truth and how it operates. I'll say in this video, these things here, as our lifting gas, we have GoAnimate logic and Plotagon logic. So when we get out of here, I'm going to fill every bag of GoAnimate logic and Plotagon logic here. And when we get closer to Albuquerque, I'm going to deflate the GoAnimate logic and Plotagon logic. So we're going to get out of here pretty heavy. Actually, we're going to go pretty high to get out of here, okay? Because that's the main thing, is we just got to get out of here. And this thing has a dangerous tendency to tilt. This airship, that is. So right now I'm going to fill the GoAnimate logic and Plotagon logic gas bags, gas cells. You heard me correctly, I'm going to go fill the GoAnimate logic and Plotagon logic gas bags and gas cells. Just about ready for takeoff here. So right now, let me work in this general area here.
Start maintenance operations.
Sure. Let me get this thing ready for takeoff, actually. Okay, the main thing here, actually, is I'm just gonna get that thumb to be green. Ah, it's green today. Good to know. I changed my mind on how I want to take off. I'll just keep GoAnimate logic and Plotagon logic gas bag, gas cell 12 full. I'll just keep GoAnimate logic and Plotagon logic gas bag, gas cell number 12 full. See this? This is the GoAnimate logic and Plotagon logic gas bag, gas cell I'm talking about. Where my cursor is. See that? That's that so-called cell. Alright, it's this cell right here. Okay, and so now, let's see. Let me get a general report, and we can go. Alright, then I'll request permission to take off.
Please give me a general report.
Nothing to report. Better be. Green, green, green.
Everything is in order.
Another green. Another green. 5 green. Let me count them. 14 green. I say again, 14 green. 1-4 green. All green thumbs. Good to know.
Prepare for takeoff.
Roger. Takeoff station.
Ready for takeoff.
Ready.
Okay, that's true. All engines full speed ahead. What happened here? Okay, all engines full speed ahead. Kilometers, 4 kilometers, 5 kilometers. There's an hour. Yes. Alright, we had requested permission for takeoff, so thank you all. We're initiating takeoff sequence. Engines are at full power. We should, of course, climb to our destination. Okay. Let's do this. Got your GoAnimate logic and Plotagon logic to get everything? All the rest of you. You have your GoAnimate logic and Plotagon logic to get everything okay? You got everything okay? Okay. Let's do this.
Release mooring.
Copy.
for it.
Haul up the moorings.
Roger.
Let me get everyone to cruise stations, okay? Listen up.
All crew on cruise station.
Listen.
All station.
Whoa, you're heading towards Meadow Lake. This is dangerous. Megaphone up. Let me see. Okay. Let me drop some ballast here. Come on, you're getting too close to Meadow Lake. Come on, 6,000. And come on. Okay. Let me take the watch officer's position here. While we fly through Meadow Lake. Okay, as we're flying through Meadow Lake, we're going into drone view here. See what it looks like for once. Okay, we're not going to begin activities till we've passed through Meadow Lake, that is. I'm going to check the fin. I want to see why we're tilting. To starboard. While we're at it, of course, since Transit Equity Day, of course, is about equality, differences, and things like that, let me give you the best passenger of them all aboard this Transit Equity flight. You heard this correctly. There's the best passenger of them all. And this best passenger you could possibly have is the gospel. From the King James Bible and King James Bible only. It's the gospel to that of Jesus Christ. It is in 1 Corinthians chapter 15, verse 1 through 4, that Jesus Christ shed his blood for all of your sins, past, present, and future, got buried, and risen again on the third day according to scriptures. How do you come to that? Well, you admit you're a sinner in need of a savior. Now, of course, everybody on board Airship Hirohito believes that gospel. And of course, the best freebie I have from Labrador 5-4 Gaming Productions is to accept this gospel, especially while YouTube still stands. And of course, please accept this freebie. The gospel, that is, before, of course, YouTube goes down. And of course, please bear in mind that, I know one verse that trips people up. It's that of baptism. And when you receive, of course, that gospel, you're automatically baptized. And let me tell you, no water can save you. Now, Airship Hirohito's officers and everyone on board, in this fictional narrative, they accept that gospel. And oftentimes, upon doing so, they are baptized, of course, in pure Japanese Kangen water. Which, of course, fills. You heard me correctly, it fills the ballast, that is. Now, of course, while we're at it, some unusual pitch attitude here. To bring the ship down a little bit. Alright. The bottom line, of course, gospel's simple, okay? And the reason why I give it here is because, look, the Hirohito is a symbol of my faith. And if you have a problem with that, don't take it up with me and Lisa Boyce, aka Watchwoman65. Take it up with God himself and let him change you. Because the thing of it is, you got to let him change you. And, like I said from before, as well as Lisa Boyce, simply believe 1 Corinthians chapter 15, verse 1 through 4. And, of course, believe it before you board this airship. And this goes for the rest of your crew, too. Doesn't matter who you are. And things like that. And now, of course, 4 more transit equity activities on board. We're cruising at a decent altitude. Steady for a time being. And, of course, how are our passengers doing? The animals are doing great, acting captain. The retrievers, ducks and geese are enjoying the view. And of course the retrievers, ducks and geese are calm and content. Fantastic, let's keep an eye on the weather. We want to ensure a smooth journey all the way to Duke City. I'll say for this leg of the trip, I'll keep gas cell number 12 full. Actually, as a matter of fact, I want to fly through Uptown, so... Alright. The Hirohito, as you can see, is truthfully filled with hydrogen. Heard that correctly, Airship Showa is really truly filled with hydrogen. But here at Labrador 54 Gaming Productions, I call it GoAnimate logic and Plotagon logic. Heard it correctly again, I call it GoAnimate logic and Plotagon logic. So I propose to do one more check. It's leaking. The GoAnimate logic and Plotagon logic, that is. So now, inward. We're tilting dangerously. While we are at it, let me align it to Uptown. Let's go. Alright. GoAnimate and Plotagon logic, gas cell 12. I knew this would happen. So. Castle 12 deflate. Warning, we are tilting dangerously upwards. Well, what happens for once? Okay, I'll just take it as it is. 360 degrees, that's dead north. That's dead north. Try to starboard just a little bit. You gotta get to uptown loop. Right here. Hey, hang glider, whatever you want to say. You mind? Okay, we're over Mesa del Sol. Not intended. Yeah, correctly. I'm over Mesa del Sol. Not where I want to be. Necessarily. Okay, we're approaching Albuquerque now, at this point. So. Okay, we're in Albuquerque. Out of port just a little bit. Now we're talking, there's uptown loop. Let's just align the airship with the Fairgrounds. Just right here. I just want to, yeah, align it with the Fairgrounds. That's a good aiming point to go to uptown. Uptown, Coronado. Coronado Mall, that is. Good aiming point. There's Coronado Airport, of course. When to call all engines full reverse. Correctly. When to call all engines full reverse is when you're over, let's say, Royal Doso Golf Course. Okay, someone tells me to go back in the blimp. Or its gondola. Yes. I know. Even though this is not a blimp. Someone tells me to call it such thing. Oh. Going downwards. Going down fast. Well, it seems. Out of port. Okay. Here we are. Alright, right below us lay as follows. There's Tingley Coliseum, where I graduated El Dorado High School from. Where I had ceremonies in there. Not just me, but friends, family, and acquaintances of mine. I've gone through graduations in there. I've watched circuses, things like that. And right down below me, State Fairgrounds. It's like parking mostly. And to the right, of course, we have the Jerry Klein Park, where my cursor is. It's a really nice park, and here's Windrock Mall, Target, Marriott in Uptown. Oh, here she is. Here's Showa flying through Uptown. There's my Coronado Center in Uptown. Okay, here's Del Norte High School. We're hard to port a little bit. Okay, we're approaching Coronado Airport now. Okay, let me go back inside as we pass through Royal Doso Golf Course. While we're at it, right around here, in this general area, that's where I get my health care. Am I at this point? I don't care where we are. All engines forward reverse now. Okay. Let me go and give the order.
Prepare for landing. Prepare for landing.
Roger, all crew to landing station.
Ready to land.
Ready to land. Ready to land.
My GM has to land. Okay, I'm gonna put the megaphone up for now, okay? Actually, I'll take it back up. At this point, you're nearing the Coronado Airport, so... Though I don't like backs turned, let me tell you this. From all the times I've known Grit, the English lab here in town, from time I record this video, he turned his back every time we walked. Whoever he was accompanied with. Here at Labrador 5-4 Gaming Productions, think of it this way, since I like to show the aircraft, think of it as the Labrador taking the lead. Alright, that sound good? Okay. Something doesn't sit well. Engines idle. Guess I'll land it the old-fashioned way, like I normally did. Alright, here she is. Hirohito. Okay. We're almost into Coronado Airport at this point, so we might not make it all the way in, as you can tell. We a good thing, of course, I just called all engines idle just now. The rest of you do the checks. No, we're too far. No. We need to go like slow speed ahead, or either slow or half speed ahead to get in. That's what I'm thinking just now. Insert, drone view. No. 5 knots. At this point. Sandia Memory Garden Cemetery. Passing through. I'm not gonna land this thing in the trees, so. Slow speed ahead. Let's not drop mooring lines in the cemetery, okay? Just so we can have respect for the deceased. Okay, as we enter Coronado Airport, I'll say, they cleared us for landing this whole time and we're coming in. Alright. Just about to begin the descent process. Everyone on board. Secure all compartments for landing. Everyone, of course, including all animals, are secured and ready. Let's bring them in safely. Well, we gotta get in. At this point, all engines idle.
Drop the moorings.
Roger. Copy.
Even if I fail today, at least you have some evidence here. I tried. 1, 2, 1, now. Hold on. Hold on. This is gonna be a rough landing. Come down at a rapid rate. 2, 3. Watch the truck. Oh, 4-star landing.
Grab the ropes.
All engine stop. We could have landed much better than that. Hey. I like that angle for once. Let me go to the starboard side to get everyone out first. Then I'll change angles. Okay. I will not command the ship to stop. I'll have to get the megaphone and everything up. My door. I'll go in drone view this time around, make sure they get out.
Proceed with unboarding, please.
Roger.
Starting on boarding. Okay. Unboarding finished. Well, not really, but then again, not. It's not. Okay, let's deboard our end of the airship. Don't open every window. Do not open every window, okay? Don't run through this, okay? Okay, you want one more waterbed troll? No problem. Yeah, no problem. I'll give that to you. You know what you're exhibiting in here? Some of you know to show the navigation station and communication stations, right? Which means, of course, you gotta show and tell all the maps work. And while we're at it, you show and tell all the telephone. You gotta show and tell all the telephone works and the telephone book, how it works, right? Oh my word, what did I just do? I'm sorry, I have to get out there. No. That should not have happened. Okay, all engines stop. Stop! Okay, let's get out of here now. I'm sure. Let's get out. Okay. Down. Go down the ladder. Okay, off to the expo. Let me get everybody first. Since I'm in drone view, let me check on the stairs. Are the geese nibbling on it again? These fish things here. Are you sure the geese nibbled on it? How about now? Does it look like the geese nibbled on it? Alright, ready to go? Alright, are you ready to go? To the expo? Let's go. Okay. Watch the airplane. That's not your airplane. Don't go in the tent, you have no idea what's going on in there. And now... don't look at the sun. I said do not look at the sun. You're not gonna get the truck today. You're not gonna get that today, okay? There's a satisfactory view of the airship. Let's go visit the dogs. Now let's close out the expo. Let's close out the video with the expo. Hear me correctly, let's close out the video with the expo. Even though you're not going to get the full front view of the ship. Let's close out the expo. Huh? Actually, you will. Close it out. Actually, let's close it out like this, okay? Upon landing, the airship had been greeted this whole time by enthusiastic crowds at the whenever Aviation Expo. Although an imaginary crowd, of course. And the animals, imaginary of course, were carefully disembarked and introduced to the visitors, highlighting the importance of equitable transportation and animal welfare. Somebody here at the expo says, "Welcome, Airship Hirohito. We're thrilled to have you and your special passengers here. As for me, thank you all very much. It is an honor to be part of the celebration. Let's show everyone the importance of transit equity. Meet our incredible animal passengers, which are, of course, these dogs you see here, just to name a few. They've been rescued from a lot of places. They even made an appearance in MSFS 2020 Toy Soldiers, when we had to take them out of the hands of drug users. Once again, meet our incredible animal passengers. These dogs here, as well as, of course, imaginary ducks and geese, and more traveled. Yeah, these dogs, imaginary ducks and geese, as well as more animals, have traveled with us to promote transit equity for all beings. And of course, these things have arrived safely, as you can see here. Now, to close out the episode, I'm going to zoom in on the animals one last time. Otherwise, I'm going to say that is our show. If you like, please like and subscribe. We'll see you all around. Thanks for watching.